This is an example of what you might see in a surgical suite. This is a cystopunch used in conjunction with a rigid endoscope to take a biopsy sample inside the patient. Now the cutting edge you see here is very sharp but becomes dull with every use. So who's out there to maintain this and all types of medical equipment? Hi, I'm Nancy Hornback reporting from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Today I'm speaking with one of the country's leading medical repair facilities, CTC Medical. So join me as I speak with owner and president Diana Schedrin and her husband Vlad.
We're CTC Medical Repair Incorporated. We've been in business since 2001, January 2001. We repair power tools, endoscopes, surgical instrumentation, as well as durable medical equipment in the hospitals as case carts and IV poles.
I am a general manager at CTC Medical. My job title is overseeing the sales and the marketing of the company, as well as overseeing the shop and the endoscopy lab.
To find material, contact with the FDA, find a correct repair technologue, and teach technician and help build up a repair technologue.
I'm a shop manager for a CTC company.
Who might contact you to do this type of work?
The doctors in the hospitals and the clinics, because when they get their instruments back and they're sharpened, they're refurbished, and they're in full working condition, it makes it much easier for them to perform the surgery that they need to.
We perform everything as far as on the surgical instruments, from minor sharpening to aligning, adjusting, straightening, to full restoration of the instrument. If it comes in crushed in half, if it comes in with extensive damage to it or extensive wear and tear, many times we're able to restore that tool to the industry specs and offer a customer a like new tool at a very small fraction of the cost.
First person who benefits from our service is obviously the doctor, because he's the one, or she is the one, who is using the instrument. When it's sharpened, when it's working properly, then it makes it much easier during the operation for them to be used, and it helps them get through it much better. Also, the hospital administration, it's more cost efficient and it will be much easier on their budget, and then ultimately the patient. We have a very fast turnaround, so that way they don't have any downtime. Anywhere from same day to 24 hours.
In maintenance, the most common process would be the restoration and the refinishing of the instruments. And that will include everything from bead blasting to polishing to refurbishing of the tool to give it the appearance, give it the luster of a new tool. Every instrument is guaranteed, every tool, every endoscope. We offer an extensive warranty that is on par with the warranties that manufacturers offer on the same work performed. It ranges anywhere between 90 days to 6 months and a year in some cases on full restoration.
This is a laryngoscope scissor. This came to us is almost broken shaft. Like you see, this was very badly have a bend. We need to completely make a repair, replace this shaft, actually these two shafts, and the control rod. This very tiny, small blades. This means scissors, and make instrument work perfectly for our customer.
By the time it's gone through our shop and gets back to the doctor, it is not only looking like new condition, but is also working in new condition. We had one of our doctors in one of the hospitals that we service made a comment to his sterile processing department about the instruments he received back, asking them if they had purchased new instruments, when in fact they were the same instruments they had been using that had come to our shop and been serviced. Some of the things that we manufactured, for instance, if we are not able to purchase maybe a specific type of tool that's needed for a repair, we will manufacture it ourselves according to our needs. Another side of our business is that we also service other repair facilities who do not have possibly the same knowledge or capabilities that we have. So they send their more extensive repairs to us.
This laboratory has a capability for endoscopes total rebuild. If a hospital broken and just send a hosing, we have a capability to build up a scope. So any happened with a scope in a surgery room, we can repair. We can change a light fiber optic, what is sended the light in the body. We have capability change optic system, objective lens, negative lens. So any happened with a scope, stainless steel problem, optic problem, light fiber optic problem, diffuser problem, eyepiece or connector problem, this laboratory has capability repair the scopes, any type scopes. I talk about here a Storz, a Wolf, a Olympus, a Stryker, a Dionix, or any big manufacturer scopes we can repair here, no problem.
We also have a couple of rongeurs, double action rongeur here, for example. This one will receive slight tightening up of the spring as well as a sharpening job. In addition to that, if you can look in here, see that the spring has been fractured. This is due to normal wear and tear of the instrument. The spring is only designed for so many uses, and when that exceeds, the damage can occur, such as a fracturing. What we'll end up doing is taking out the spring, cleaning up the instrument, putting in a new spring, a new screw in here to ensure that this instrument is back out there and ready for a long life again.
What sets us apart from the other companies out there is that we have extensive knowledge in manufacturing. We have over 50 years combined experience with our staff in not only manufacturing but repairing and basic restoration. In addition to that, we provide ongoing maintenance for our customers, not just them sending them in on a one-time. We provide a program for them, so that way it is tailored to each individual customer, which is not out there in the industry.
Medical instruments and equipment such as an endoscope, laparoscopic hook, or even a power tool like a drill reamer will break or become dull. That's a fact. And maintaining these pieces are vital to the operation and economic health of a surgical environment. So do yourself a favor and talk to the experts at CTC Medical. They're a proven leader in restoring medical instruments and equipment to their original razor-sharp shape. This is Nancy Hornback for Close Up on America's Business.